Hello, this is Professor Fields, and I'm going to walk you through our Blackboard shell. Now, it's the same as all Blackboard shells that you've been in before, but you'll notice that the tiles on the left are a little bit different. I've renamed them to match up to the theme of our course. So when you land in Blackboard, you will land on the announcements page, or what I've called the TARDIS page. This is a picture of the TARDIS. The time vortex will be all the information. There will be a calendar set up for you to do notices, alerts, etc. And so this will just to kind of keep you on track. I am in the process of still setting up the calendar for the entire course, but at least for the first couple of weeks, you do have the different things that will pop up when they're due. You will notice that it says 11:58 to 11:59. The reason for that is if I put any other time frame, it shows up always at the beginning. So for example, your quiz is due by 11:59 on the 14th, but if I were to put that it's open all day, then it would show up as noon or 1 a.m. So I put it to the end time frame. So everything you'll notice is at the last 2 minutes of each day, and that's the time that is actually due. You have up until that point to complete the different things. In the Medusa Cascade, you have a copy of the course syllabus, the course schedule, and any other documents related to the actual course and the running of the course. Under the Time Lord Academy tab, this will be all of the different modules that you'll be working through each week. And so when you click on a particular week's documents, there will be Prezis, there will be PowerPoints, there will be some files to read, and so you will work through each of these things. I will also put the WebQuest links here, everything that you'll need to complete in a particular week except for the quizzes. The quizzes are in another tab, but this is all the actual work that you would be required to do. The lectures you need to listen to, any files. So for this week you do have one small document to read, which is The Lovely Smallness of Doctor Who. You will read through that, and then you will have several different lectures that I will walk you through. Under the Institute of Time tab, this is the discussion board. So you'll notice that you have questions for the professor, Cyber Cafe. For this first week, by Tuesday, I believe it is, each of you needs to do your introduction. And then as I explained in the syllabus, there is a discussion board set up for each episode that you're supposed to watch throughout the term. And so throughout the term, you'll be going into here and posing questions. If there's things when we first start watching Rose that you don't understand, that interest you, that you notice something, you wonder if other people notice, you would put it in here, and everyone is expected to look at this on a daily basis to see what's coming up, respond to your fellow classmates, etc. And I really hope that this turns into more like a fan forum where you can discuss the pros and cons of the episodes more so than just coming in, once a week, putting your mandatory post, and then moving on to something different. And so as we go through the term, you may be looking at things that you've already talked about just to see if something new has popped up. And so you won't really be working ahead too much in this course. And so that is under the Institute of Time. Untempered Schism is where all of your quizzes will be. And so these will pop up. They will only be available for the time frame that they are listed. So for example, the week 1 quiz must be taken by Tuesday at midnight. Each week you must take the quizzes by Tuesday at midnight. And so at Tuesday or Wednesday morning at 12:01, they will turn off and you will not be able to get into them. Also, please note that I tell you, you may only enter the quiz once. It is a timed quiz on the first 5 episodes, and it will be on each week whatever episodes are assigned. So for this week you have Rose, The End of the World, Unquiet Dead, Dalek, and Blink. You'll need to watch those. And in the syllabus, I walk you through some of the information that you need to pay attention to, specifically which companion is with the Doctor, who is the adversary or the enemy of the week, what is the basic plot line. This particular quiz has 20 multiple choice questions. You have 15 minutes to complete it. The idea is that you've watched the episodes, you've paid attention, you've taken your notes, you've reviewed them, and then you're ready to take the quiz. I do say that it's best to wait until Tuesday afternoon or Tuesday evening for this particular week, simply because I'm going to send out some information on Doctor Who basic facts and some background information so that you'll understand some of the terms when I'm talking about companion, etc. But realize that each week these are due by Tuesday. The quizzes will usually show up by Sunday, and you have until Tuesday to complete them. They will always be a timed quiz because I want to make sure that you have actually read the material, quote unquote, read the material, because for us there is no textbook in this class. The episodes are your textbook. And so I need to see that you have watched them and that you've understood the basics of what you have watched. And so each week they will be timed, again, about 15 minutes. So if you have something that you really can't remember real quick, you have time to look it up, but you will not have time to look up every single question. So you're, again, going to need to take notes ahead of time on basic plot, who is the enemy, why is the Doctor in this particular situation, etc. In the library are any links to outside websites. The Doctor Who from the BBC in the UK, the BBC America website, which is just a little bit different, gives you some background information. Gallifrey Base is a fan forum website, and so you can go there also and ask questions, read lots of information about Doctor Who and get a lot of background. Sonic Screwdriver is the tools function in this, so you have different things that you can access. And Archive 6 is your grades. And it will not let me get there because I'm not a student in the course, but when you click there, it would list your grades. And so that is how the course is set up. And so you will be clicking through things until you get used to the new names and how things are a little bit different than they are in your regular courses.